Virgos, what's up, loves? Let's get into a reading for the person that's on your mind. Now, you can be single, you can be married, you can be divorced, but whoever you've been thinking about heavily, we're getting ready to find out what their secrets are, their confessions. What are they not telling you? What are they not saying? Now, I'm going to give you a disclaimer. If you are good in your relationships, your connections, what have you, then keep scrolling. Don't be trying to make a problem where there's not a problem. But if you are curious and you want to stick around and see what's the tea, let's get into it. I'm going to try to keep it general, but it gets very detailed. I'm going to tell you now. The first card out is, I am not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. Virgo, somebody feels like your standards are really high. They feel like they can't do it. They feel like they can't meet your expectations. We're going to find out why. What else for Virgo? Falling over face down, it says, I feel alone in the dark. Where is my light? So somebody's missing you, quite frankly. You brought some sort of light, positivity, inspiration, happiness, joy to their lives. And this feels like this may be someone you are no longer in contact with, or you are no longer with. However it applies to you. Okay. One more for Virgo. How does that person feel? It says, I have lost faith in you and cannot see a future with you anymore. Virgo, this feels like somebody that kind of like the same storyline as the last, but it's like somebody that you're not with, obviously. Why they have lost faith in you and can't see a future with you, we getting ready to find out. Somebody feels like they have lost their light without you, and then somebody feels like they can't meet your expectations. This feels like three different storylines, three different relationships or connections, but I'm getting ready to find out what's the tea, what's going on. We're going to get some advice as well, so let's get into it. All right, Virgo, let's see why they can't meet your expectations. Coming out real fast. Get away, go on vacation, begin an adventure, run away together. Okay. I'm going to pull another card because this flipped out way too fast for me. But somebody may need to get away, somebody needs to take a break, or somebody may maybe want to run off with somebody else. All right. For I am not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. What's happening here with Virgo's person on their mind? Clarify the spirit, please, and thank you. It says pursuit, chasing, persistence, hunting down, resilient. So somebody wants you. They want to pursue a connection with you. I feel like I just picked up on somebody that you may not that you may not know, but somebody that you hadn't even taken it there with at all. So this could be a friend. This could be a secret admirer. This could be somebody that you even know that they do feel some type of way, but either way it goes, it's like they want to come towards you. They would love to pursue you, but they don't feel like they can measure up to your expectations. On the bottom, we do have justice here, and it says legal matters, court visit, legal papers, and divorce. So you could be single. You could be recently divorced, recently single. Okay, separated from someone here. This could even be the person that you separated from. Take it as it applies too. Somebody may want to pursue you, Virgo, and they feel like it's too soon, or they feel like based off of your last connection, whether it was with them or someone else, they may be, especially if it was with someone else, they may be feeling like, well, Virgo likes this type of person and this type of lifestyle, and I can't do that. So they may want to pursue you now that you are single or divorced, but they don't think they can meet your standards, in other words. Yeah. So for I feel alone in the dark, and where is my light? What's going on? What is going on here? Please and thank you. Two came out, Anchor and Soulmates. Anchor says holding it together, getting a grip, heaviness and chained up. Heaviness and chained up. Somebody could be doing some time behind bars, and I haven't picked up on that energy in a while in the reading, but I am kind of feeling that way. Not even kind of, that's a download I just got. Okay. Somebody is like far away from you, whether they are behind bars, whether they live at a long distance, but it feels like they have to be there. That's what it's given. Like they have to be where they are, and they're trying to keep it together while they're going through this period of darkness, or this phase where y'all are separated. This is somebody that you may have been married to or currently still is. Or if not even married, because we do have soulmates, and it does say the one, deep love, spiritual connection, like partner. So even if you're not married, this is somebody you've been with before. This is somebody you definitely have a strong bonding connection with. So that's why I said it kind of feels like if you guys are separated, it's like it has to be like that for some reason. Especially if, unfortunately, with all of this going on with ISIS and everything like that, I hate to even be bringing that into my reading, but if you were with somebody who got picked up or sent back or something to that extent, okay, I want to be respectful. I don't know how to really phrase that, but you know what I'm saying. But somebody's feeling very lonely and feeling very much in the dark without you, and it's almost like it's out of your control, their control. Okay. All right. Lastly, it says, I have lost faith. What the hell is this about? We got decision and loss coming out immediately. They have lost faith and they cannot see a future with you. Wrong reasons, contemplate and stay or leave uncertain. I feel like, Virgo, because I'm sure you may be like, what? Why not me? But it feels like this person had to be upfront with themselves why they were with you in the first place. For example, if somebody, that you were dealing with, dating, whatever the status is or was, it feels like they were there for the wrong reasons. So they could have been there for money, for what you have to offer, the benefits. They could have been there for the bedroom play. Whatever reason on their behalf that they were connected to you or engaged in a connection with you, it was for the wrong reason. And I feel like they had to end up making a decision and facing the truth with themselves. Okay? Loss says running away, emptiness, feeling invisible, cutting off. It feels like they didn't feel anything, being honest. It doesn't mean that you didn't do what you were supposed to do. It's just them. They lied in the beginning. And now they have to live with that. They had to make a decision. They could no longer continue living the lie. In other words, gossip is here as well. I didn't even see this. It was behind loss. Spreading rumors, petty conversations, smear your image, making the fool. I definitely feel like you were dealing with somebody that didn't deserve you in the first place. Okay, this could have been a fake ass person, someone that smiles in your face, lay in your bed, go out with you, whatever the case may be, but then they talk shit about you. This is somebody I feel like that was using you. There it is. Okay, one way or the other. All right, as I said earlier, do not be picking up situations that are not yours. These readings, when we're talking about secrets and confessions, most of the time, they're never going to be the best readings. Obviously, because if everything was good, then they would tell you, unless they are shy or something like that. But yeah, that's what it is. Don't be like, oh, I saw this reading and da-da-da. No. And y'all don't have to be putting in the comments, well, I'm fine, my relationship, okay. I know I shouldn't have to say that, but I be getting so annoyed. Like, if somebody's talking about something and that don't have anything to do with me, I don't care if it's a reading or a regular conversation, I'm out of it. I'm gone. Next. Walking away, scrolling, whatever. They are not talking about me. I don't have nothing to do with that. All right, let's see what the support, the advice is. We want to get an oracle message for you. It says, love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Now, Virgos, I know y'all have this thing for being perfect. Nothing or no one is perfect. So love your flaws. The imperfections that you do have or that you feel like you have, because that's a preference or a perspective thing. That's a perspective. Okay? So love yourself, the good and the bad. And once you know how to do that, then you will be able to do that with other people too. On the bottom, it says free yourself though. It says you don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. So take your hands off of it. Stop trying to control the narrative. Stop trying to control the storyline here. I know it's your life, but you can't make other people. And sometimes you are rejected for your own protection. So say, for example, if it's something or someone that you want really, really bad. I really want this person. I like them. I love them, whatever the case may be. But if this is someone on a spiritual level, energetic level, whatever term you want to use, and they are very bad for you, if you are God's favorite, I shouldn't say it like that, but if you are favored, if you are someone who has a lot of protection, then Yeah, that's it's gonna be messed up on purpose, intentionally. Your guardian angels, your spirit guide, God, the universe, whatever your terms are, they're gonna block the connection for you, for your best benefit. So stop trying to control the narrative of everything. In other words, you don't have to prove yourself. Just let it flow and love yourself for who you are, and stop expecting other people to be perfect. Because I feel like if you are single, you probably out here saying, oh no, this person this, and oh no, that person that. And of course we're gonna pick and choose, but if you may be being a little too petty, I'm just saying, no tea shade of judgment, but you may be wanting people to check off too many boxes. And it's like, hold on, nobody's perfect, neither are you. So once you learn to accept your imperfections, then you can, move that bar up and down as you see fit to, and not be requiring so much perfection from a relationship or from a person that you see a potential connection with. Okay. All right, Virgo, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I'm getting ready to go. Hope you got some type of help here. Signing off, your girl Sai.